Welcome, friends. I'm Chris. I'm from Transformation Nation Yoga and Wellness. I'm going to share with you a breath technique today called Bastrika or Bellows breath. Now, there are going to be two versions of this recording. The first is for your first time or if you need a refresher on the instructions. So I'm going to talk about Bastrika in terms of a tool in your breath toolkit, under what circumstances you might choose to use it, what to expect in your body, and then I'm going to give you some step-by-step instructions and then guide you through the technique a couple of times. So Bastrika is a coffee category breath. It's sympathetic nervous system activating, which means you could expect an increase in heart rate, increase in blood pressure, increase in body temperature. You might get flushed in your face or elsewhere in your body. You might feel tingling. Because sympathetic nervous system activation is vasoconstricting, there's a chance that you could feel lightheaded when you do this technique. Now, I'm going to be cueing this you could do it at a faster tempo, but what may feel like quite a brisk tempo. If you start to get lightheaded, one option is you could just slow the tempo of your breath down. If you're getting lightheaded, you slow the tempo of your breath and you continue to get more lightheaded, you could always just come back to a natural breath at any time that you like. This is a good tool for the right person under the right circumstances. This one, I think, is not a tool for every person. Now, I will tell you, I have a coffee category breath as a daily part of my practice, not this one. For this reason, Bastrika hits my autonomic nervous system like a hammer. So that if I need a quick pick me up, if I need something to really get my energy level up, this is something that I might lean into. However, otherwise, I want to lift the level of my autonomic nervous system in the morning, but I really prefer to do it in a way that's a little bit more gentle. The only thing that you'll need in terms of props is just a comfortable place to sit. Many of the breath practices in this toolkit you could do laying down. This is not one that I would recommend doing laying down, and the fact is I wouldn't do it standing either. That being said, I'm going to be seated today on a yoga bolster on top of two yoga blocks. You don't have to sit on a mat. You don't have to be sitting on yoga props. You could do this from a chair. You could probably do this on a sofa as long as you could keep a fairly erect spine. So I'm going to pause this, and when I come back, I'm going to talk you through what the technique will look like. So for this technique, what it'll look like is I'll cue you to press into your seat and develop a long spine. And then I'll cue you to exhale out all your breath. I'll cue you in for a half breath in through the nose. And then when we start the technique, to keep the time, I'll be snapping. But what I'd like you to do, when you exhale, it'll be a sharp sneeze-like exhale through the nose as you snap the belly button back towards your spine. And then on the inhale, I want you to snap the belly button out in the opposite direction and press it outward. Press it out vigorously as if you were an X-Man and your mutant power is you could shoot marbles at people out of your belly button. Let me show you this from the side. So you'll lose my head here, but you'll be able to see my torso. So when we start, it'll be a sharp exhale through the nose as you snap the belly button to the spine. And then on the inhale, push the belly button out again, like you were shooting marbles out of your belly button at something. So snap in, snap out, snap in, snap out, and it'll be like that throughout. So once we start to practice, it might look something like this. I'll cue you, exhale out all your breath, probably through your mouth. Drawing a half breath through your nose. And then start the technique. Exhale, 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 X, X, X. And so on. So when we come back, I'm going to be cueing you through the technique. Sharp sneeze-like exhale as you snap the belly button back toward the spine. Sharp inhale through your nose as you press the belly button outward. Snap in, snap out. All right, friends, so we're going to do 2 rounds with a little bit of a break in between. So exhale out all of your breath. Drawing a half breath through your nose. And then snap in, snap out, snap in, snap out, snap in, snap out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to a natural, normal breath. Full, deep inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Let it go with a ha sound. Ah. Round 2. Drawing a half breath through your nose. Snap in, snap out, snap in, snap out, snap in, snap out, snap in, snap out. In, 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 in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to a comfortable, natural breath. Deep inhale through your nose. Deep exhale through your mouth. Good job. This was Bastrika Bellows breath.